I need the troll to affect my hair.
Don't we all?
I have less. I need more. I need more in the right place. I mean, I've got more hair than I've ever had before, but none of it is in the sodding right place, frankly. So I need that. I need that infection right now. Thank you very much. Pass it over.
I wish my moustache could like crawl across the screen right now.
Hi, welcome to How to D&D. My name is Fred Wheeler, and this is another Dungeon Master Roundtable where we talk about Dungeons and Dragons, surprisingly. But the question for today is, how do you have more fun, make your monster more interesting, and the troll is what we're aiming for. So we're going for stupid, silly, interesting, odd, bizarre, anything, weird. Let's go full throttle into the troll. But before we do that, I have some guests who are going to help me because I could not possibly do this alone. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi there, folks. My name is Danny Dicely. I run the Dicely DnD YouTube channel as well as the Speak Dicely podcast, and I make videos about how to play D&D.
Hi, folks. Wally DM here, and I have a YouTube channel that's focused on puzzles and traps.
Hey everybody, my name's AJ, and I make videos about Dungeons and Dragons lore with tons of videos in an archive that you can go and reference if you are looking up monster lore about something or location lore about the Outer Planes, cosmology, that sort of thing.
All right, starting us off, the idea for Troll that I had. So when we talk about trolls, one of the main features that I think tends to stick out to people is the fact that they regenerate. So they've got certain mutations, and that's what the monster manual gives us too, is that they are susceptible to mutation. And one of the things I hadn't realized this when I went back through and read its description, that one of the ideas they put forward is if a troll ate like a fey creature, it might adapt the abilities of that creature. And it was like, what if that reminds me of like kaijus from like monster movies. So what if we have a troll that is just a gargantuan creature and has been absorbing entities over a vast amount of time, basically to the point where we don't even recognize it as a troll anymore. It's just this abomination of a mutation. So like it might have a sprite's invisibility, satyr's magic resistance, like tree stripes from Dryad, and there's the creature called the Corrid that has the ability to chop off its hair and use it as like animated ropes. I don't know, let's come up with something like that. Like it's got its own hair, but it doesn't have to detach, and it just slings about like tendrils. Like, oh, I was very interested in creating just a massive, regenerative, terrifying thing that just kind of roams the campaign setting.
I love it. It'd be constantly burping from eating too much.
Oh, that's great.
Absorbing too many monsters. It's like, sorry, just absorbed a treant.
Relatable.
Yeah, troll that's gone vegan.
Okay, so I have an encounter idea. Now, this is probably going to work best if you have a bard in your party that likes to participate in bard-like things. Maybe we're going to have this theater, and perhaps they either want to audition to be a part of it, or you can lure them into this theater by having the guild master or someone reach out to them and say, hey, we need an additional, let's say a third judge to help judge some local talent. So they're going to go there, and it's been rumored that a very famous talent scout by the name of Simon is going to be there to help evaluate the acts. And nobody's really ever seen Simon before, but he watches from this darkened area of a theater, so cannot be seen at all. But once the actors come out and they start auditioning and everything, Simon always just lights them up with offensive remarks, telling them how bad they are, and just totally trolls them the entire time that they are up on stage. So that's my idea, is Simon the Troll is going to be at the local actors guild called the Turnet. So when they walk in Turnet, they'll be able to find Simon the Troll.
Oh, Wally.
That's great.
I also have to say that he's well known for his columns in the newspaper, and he never leaves a good review. Always scathing.
Well done.
Gets worse when he's drunk.
Oh, and I'm drinking water too. That's why I drink.
All right. So the idea of the troll being a horrible monster, and riffing off Denny's idea of this mutation and absorption, the troll as a virus, as an actual plague, right? So there's no original troll. It's just people who are infected with the troll condition. And they actively try and mutate other people to turn into trolls as well. So this could be something as horrific as the troll comes up, and instead of beating you up, it just latches onto you with its big, greasy, rubbery arm, and it starts to meld with you like the Thing. You know, it's troll DNA this greenness is spreading through you, and you realize you're infected. And now you're desperate to get some sort of restoration spell to remove the troll disease before it takes you over completely. And that idea that the trolls are now desperate to touch you in any way to pass on this virus and this madness and aggression. And the metabolic cost is so high on their own body that they just eat any sort of raw meat they can get their hands on to fuel this raging virus furnace inside them. So they'll do desperate things like slice their limbs off and squeeze out blood into the town well to infect everybody with it's a horrible idea. That it's kind of like there's zombies, but they're alive and they're eating you for a reason. And yeah, that horror and the speed at which a troll outbreak could happen, and yeah, people would have a whole new reason to really hate trolls, to the point where they're like, the whole idea of like the troll's hair is alive as well. So this virus has infected their hair follicles and everything, and it's just they're just every part of them is wriggling and jumping and trying to get at you. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
I really like that.
I need the troll to affect my hair.
Don't we all?
I have less. I need more. I need more in the right place. I mean, I've got more hair than I've ever had before, but none of it is in the sodding right place, frankly. So I need that. I need that infection right now. Thank you very much. Pass it over.
I wish my moustache could like crawl across the screen right now.
I understand that it's that mustache is actually going to start up its own brand and logo shortly, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Some pretty awesome ideas, guys. AJ, you terrify me in so many ways that I'm going to have to go and use a toilet very shortly. But
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so what's my idea? I had 3 ideas. I'm going to cheat because I can, and it's my video, so I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use an idea I've already used. And Wally might already know this story, kind of. I created an old senile troll many years ago for a adventure called the Troll Warrens or something like that. And this is 4E. Okay, everybody clicks off, but I understand. Stick with me. It's not like that. The troll has a walker. Cannot walk without this actual frame to walk around. That's how senile this troll is. No longer has any teeth whatsoever. They're all gone. So that means that every time he tries to eat, he's got to eat baby food, basically. It's got to be all mashed. Okay, nothing can actually be chewed anymore. Not only that, when he speaks, kind of sounds like he's got no teeth now. That sort of thing is very hard to do. I have done it in the past. I'm getting too old. Frankly, I am unable to actually duplicate the noise I used to make when I was talking in character. He's blind. And he's lost his regeneration ability, which is why he needs the walker. He's blind, he's got no teeth, but he can talk and he's extremely smart. And I went with this and I found it highly entertaining. Wound up having this particular troll called Jub Jub. And I know it's kind of a play on Jar Jar Binks and Jabba the Hutt. It's kind of like going that way. But basically, they befriended it, wanted to join the party, and in the end, they were suspicious that Jub Jub, the senile old troll, was responsible for everything that was taking place in the Troll Warren, because how could a troll that was this decrepit possibly not be the mastermind behind everything? It amazes me how players think sometimes, frankly. But I found it a really good character. So I'm going to put that out as an idea for you. For those of you who hate that idea and think it's appalling, I have two other ideas to go with. And that is, let's go with an old troll who has trees and grass growing on their back and is significantly larger than we're used to in a Dungeons and Dragons 5e troll. Okay, I'm actually thinking sort of Norwegian troll rather than sort of the troll we're used to in Dungeons and Dragons, or even, I suppose, even in...
Don't even get me started on Norwegian trolls.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to... I won't say the word anymore, okay? But my idea behind this is this particular troll and its family are hiding from everybody. You can never find them because they're always hiding, because they're worried that somebody is going to try to attack them or be upset, and they're scared of them. They don't really want to hurt anybody, and all they eat is vegetation. And currently, for some strange reason, the local farmers, all of their crops have disappeared. Guess who's been eating them? These trolls. And the reason that there are trees and grass... Troll vegans, exactly. The reason there's grass and trees growing all over them, they can lie down and just sort of disguise themselves as part of the landscape, is they eat this vegetation, and it grows all over their body. How's that? Is that all right? Maybe not.
That's pretty good.
Like that one. Last one. I go with hobgoblins, because Josiah would love me if I talked about hobgoblins, so I'm going to do that today. And I was thinking about a troll that is used as a mount and has like a carry basket on his back that holds a sort of a squad of hobgoblins as he carries them into battle, so they can shoot with arrows and bows and magic and javelins as he's travelling through the battlefield. And of course, while he's doing that, bashing shit, because that's what trolls can do really effectively. So if you wanted something that was more combat, I've given you that.
It puts me in mind of like a troll that's a transformative troll. So it starts out like a reformed pacifist, small, kind of malnourished because he hasn't been eating right. But if you get him angry, he gets bigger and bigger. And the local townsfolk are like, oh, no, don't start a fight with Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, and then Tony's like, you wouldn't like me if I'm angry.
Fred, I think you could combine your first and your third idea. Perhaps the characters met Jub Jub and they go back into the past somehow. They time travel to when Jub Jub was the hobgoblin mount. That would be hilarious.
He's a veteran.
Man, too many good ideas. Too many good ideas. Yeah, too many good ideas. And not all mine. Thank God for that. Sheesh. Cool, blimey. I know who I need to worry about. It's this one down here. This one. This way? That way? That way? Teni and AJ. Good Lord. You guys are scary as. I like
that whole idea of the monstrous doctor, a troll that's selling its blood as a rejuvenation tonic.
I was also surprised you hadn't considered like a troll that carves itself up and sells the meat as butcher meat.
Yeah, never trust a troll taco.
Oh, that's awful. Okay, all right, we're going to stop there before we get too crazy. So let us know in the comment section what sort of crazy, interesting, fun, odd ideas you have for trolls in your Dungeons and Dragons game, or whatever RPG game. It really doesn't matter. And thank you to my guests. And hey, till next time, keep rolling those 20s.
And no trolling in the comments.
Don't you worry, I will flag your comment if you troll me in the comments. I will flag that baby.